Most folks have fears, and sometimes these fears are so overwhelming, some people try to avoid them at all costs. Everyone's afraid of something really. Spiders, heights, and even the color yellow.
Well, welcome back to AKWITTI Talks. And here, we will look at some of your everyday fears, or what scientists call phobia. Let's get right in. First of all, what is fear? Fear, according to dictionary.cambridge.org, is an unpleasant emotion or thought that you have when you're frightened or worried by something dangerous, painful, or bad that is happening or might happen. You may feel a sense of fear when you're on your way to school and you're like,
oh man, what if the school bus falls off on the highway?
Well, that's fear. But phobia is a different thing entirely. According to www.medicalnewstoday.com, the term phobia is often used to refer to a fear of one particular trigger. A phobia is actually an exaggerated and irrational fear. You may have a phobia when you're climbing Mount Everest and you're like,
oh my gosh, help me, I'm gonna fall off!
That's a phobia. Well, learning about phobias and fear is great and all, but we are here to learn about the different kinds of phobias. There are so many different phobias on Earth, too many to count, but we will look at 10 of them. Number 1, acrophobia.
Come on gang, we're gonna climb Burj Khalifa.
In Dubai, currently the tallest skyscraper, says your best friend to his other friends, of which you are among. When you get there and you climb the building, you look down, and what do you see? Everything is so tiny. And at that moment, the only thing you can do is scream,
ah! Help me! Help me!
Acrophobia is simply the fear of heights. Number 2, dentophobia.
Hey, Mike, it sounds like a dentist appointment,
Says your mom. You get to the car without any idea what a dentist actually is. By the time you get there, and the dentist brings out his scaler, or what he uses to clean his teeth, and the edge is so sharp, you can see it shine in the light. The only thing that can happen is that you jump out of your seat, and you're like,
that guy's gonna kill me!
What you're facing is actually dentophobia, the fear of going to the dentist. Zoophobia.
Kids, we're going to the zoo.
Says your dad. You agree, thinking everything will be alright. When you get there, and you see the terrifying, in quote, face of that baboon, you start going crazy all around the place. Then you bump into an ostrich, and it looks at you in a creepy, once again in quote, way. Well, let's just end there. That is zoophobia, the fear of animals. But I mean, who doesn't love those cute little things? Number 4, glossophobia. Let's say you were picked for a debate, and you happily agreed. But by the time you got there, you figured out you weren't just talking to your class teacher. You were talking to over 5,000 children. Just children. How many are the adults? That's called stage fright, or scientifically glossophobia, the fear of public speaking. Number 5, aquaphobia.
Okay everyone, we're gonna try doing a breaststroke, alright?
Your swimming tutor says, you're like,
oh please, how hard can a breaststroke be?
by the time you get into the water, you're screaming,
I'm done! I'm gonna drown! I'm gonna drown!
That there, my friend, is called aquaphobia, the fear of water. Number 6, arachnophobia. You're about to fumigate your house, so of course, you need to get out of there. When you come back home, everything is dead. Phew. But by the time you've gone to your bathroom to do what you need to do, there's a little Mr. Skinny Legs having fun on the wall. First, you try to whack it, then you're like,
eek! There's a spider! Somebody help! It's gonna bite me!
Look like you got arachnophobia, the well-known fear of spiders. Number 7, COULROPHOBIA. You've been invited to your friend's house birthday party. On the day of the party, you get to her house and everything is all about clowns. Then, a guy with a wig and a nose comes out and is like,
Hey there, Mr. Puffy Nose.
At that moment, you're like,
I cannot take this again. I'm out!
actually has a name. COULROPHOBIA, the fear of clowns. Number 8, GYNOPHOBIA. Looks like you've been appointed as vice head teacher of Plot Education Academy. When you get to your office all by yourself, a lady pops out from nowhere and she's like,
Hey, I'm Carla.
the next minute you're in your boss's office pleading for resignment. That is GYNOPHOBIA, the fear of women. But wait, what if you are a woman? Number 9, HIPPOPOTOMONSTROSESQUIPPEDALIOPHOBIA. You're in a spelling bee and you've memorized all the words in the world. Just saying. Now the MC gives a bonus question and you are right to pick the answer. He gives you resilience to spell. Alright, correct. Then he gives you conjunctival. You freeze. But you haven't seen a long word. That is I can do that. The fear of long words. Finally, number 10, PHOBOPHOBIA. You are in a lesson, like us, and you are learning the topic phobia and fear, somehow like us as well. Maybe we should join that class. But anyways, when you hear that, you're like,
Sir, I need the restroom.
that there is one of the weirdest phobias in the history of phobias. It's called PHOBOPHOBIA, the fear of phobias. But if there's PHOBOPHOBIA, what's the phobia for PHOBOPHOBIA? Well, now you know about phobias. Looks like my work here is good as done. Till next time, so long, farewell, and see you in another video like this one. Bye for now.